I was never a woman who asked for much. All I ever wanted was a small corner in my son's life, a place where I could sit quietly and watch him grow old the way I once watched him grow up, when he told me he would take me with him. His voice sounded confident. He said I would live with his family, that I would never feel alone again. His words felt like a promise carved in stone. That night I packed slowly. Not clothes, memories. Old photographs, letters, a small scarf he once gave me when he was a child. I folded them with care, as if folding my heart. I trusted him. After all, he was my son. The same boy whose fever I cooled with wet cloths, whose tears I wiped before they touched the ground, the day he left. He hugged me quickly. Too quickly. He said he would come back soon. I smiled so he wouldn't see the fear in my eyes. Days passed. The house stayed quiet. I told myself he was busy, settling into his new life. Mothers learn to make excuses for their children. Weeks passed. I started sitting near the door every evening. The same door he walked out of. I believed footsteps would return if I listened hard enough. The neighbors asked why I waited so long outside. I smiled and said, "My son will come any day now. Hope can become a habit." Months passed. The phone never rang. Messages were left unanswered. Slowly, silence became heavier than words. Tonight, I spoke to his childhood photo. I told it about my day, about the meals I still cooked for two, just in case. People said I should stop waiting. They said children grow up and move on. But no one tells a mother how to stop loving. One rainy evening, I waited longer than usual. The door stayed closed. The rain washed away the last bit of hope I had saved. I realized then that he wasn't delayed. He wasn't busy. He had chosen a life without me. The truth hurt more than hunger, more than loneliness. It felt like being erased while still alive. I stopped cooking extra food. I stopped setting aside his favorite cup. Small changes felt like betrayals to my own heart. Some nights I blamed myself. Maybe I loved him too much. Maybe I asked for too little. Other nights I defended him. I told myself he would regret it one day. That regret would find him even if I couldn't. Years passed quietly. My hair turned gray. My hands grew weaker. But my waiting never aged. One morning, I stopped sitting by the door. Not because I stopped hoping, but because my body could no longer carry the weight of it. I understood then that some goodbyes are never spoken. They simply happen when love is forgotten. I wasn't angry anymore. Anger requires energy. I only felt tired. Tired of waiting, tired of remembering. If he ever comes back, he won't find me at the door. He'll find an empty chair and memories that waited longer than they should have. I hope he is happy. A mother's love does not disappear, even when it is abandoned. Some promises break hearts silently. No shouting, no fighting, just absence. This is not just my story. It is the story of every parent who waited, and waited, and waited, until waiting became their whole life.